So you are chasing those elusive six-pack abs, but you've reached the dizzying heights of 30 years and beyond, and you're not quite sure if it's possible. Well, the good news is, it is. You just need to follow the right, proven strategy to get there. And spoiler alert, it's not what you're thinking. Hey guys, Ben here from If Nutrition, and I specialise in helping busy guys over 30 lose the belly and gain muscle without being tied to the gym, eating food they hate, or doing mind-numbing cardio. So if that sounds like you, then make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, so what exercise do you need to do? What combination is going to have you hitting the beach with the sun reflecting off your perfectly chiseled washboard abs? Well, my man, you are asking the wrong question. It's not about what ab exercises you do. It's all about what you're putting in your mouth. If you really want to get those washboard abs, it's totally possible, but you can't just crunch and plank your way there. That's just going to build the muscle. But the problem you have is that you need to get rid of that layer of stubborn belly fat that's hiding the abs that you've already got. Yeah, that's right, you've already got them. You just need to reveal them. And this is where most people fall over. They just aimlessly keep crunching away and wondering when those six-pack abs will magically appear. Now, hopefully you're already resistance training, which means that you're building muscle, which already is going to indirectly work your core, your abs, because this stabilizes us when we're doing other compound movements. The thing that you need to do is shed that stubborn belly fat to reveal the abs that you've already got. And to do that, you need one thing, a calorie deficit. And I'm going to give you 3 ways to make sure that you can get there and stay there, so you can get your body fat percentage down and allow those abs to cut through. Number 1, work out your numbers. You need to know what your calorie target is. If you don't know what that target is, you're not going to hit it. So calculate your calorie requirements. You need to understand what the target is, what you're aiming for, but don't worry, you're not going to have to work out the hard way or use any complicated maths. Just use the link in the description. It'll take you to a calorie calculator that I've created. You can just pop your details in that are specific to you, your goals, which is weight loss, and it will spit out the exact number of calories and the percentage split of macros that you need to be aiming for every day to hit your goal. Also, while you're there, I recommend going for the high protein option, because not only do our muscles need protein to help rebuild themselves, something that's really important when you're doing resistance training, which you should be, but the higher thermic effect from protein means that your body uses more energy to break that macronutrient down than others. And protein's also really filling, meaning that you're going to feel fuller for longer. It's going to help reduce the chances of you snacking or binge eating. Number 2, track what you're eating. What gets measured gets improved, and food can be really deceiving if you go on portion size alone. Make sure you're using an app such as MyFitnessPal to track and log your meals so that you know what you're consuming on a daily basis, and that's going to end up within your targets. Now, the good news is you don't need to track every day, you just need to track your go-to meals so that you know that the meals that make up your kind of daily and weekly meal list are in there. This way you will know what meals go together to keep you within your calorie requirements. People get kind of het up with having lots and lots of different food choices and meal choices and how do I possibly track them all? But the truth is, most people end up eating the same kind of 7 to 10 meals most of the time. As long as you've got those tracked, you will then know from memory which ones you can add together to stay within those targets. Just make sure when you first start doing it that you actually work out the portion sizes, the amounts, because if you just try and go from guesswork, you can end up massively going over in your portion size. So even though you're going to think you're within your target, you will effectively be overeating. So make sure you kind of measure and check everything properly to start with until you've got everything dialed in and you've got used to doing it. Number 3, intermittent fasting. Okay, so for those of you who don't particularly like breakfast, or don't want to track your kind of meals or your calories, but you want an easy way to cut down your daily calories, a great way to do this is just to cut out a meal. Most common with intermittent fasting is breakfast, and you just basically have a couple of black coffees, deaden off any hunger in the morning. By basically removing a meal from your day, as long as you don't add in extra meals, extra snacks, or extra portions to any of your meals, you're gonna cut calories because you basically just cut a meal out of your day. This way, you're gonna effectively cut calories out of every single day. And by cutting out effectively a meal, it's enough calories to probably put most people into a calorie deficit. You'll know because if you cut that meal out and you don't add in any other snacks or increase your portion sizes, if you're tracking your weight and your weight loss, you will find that as the days turn into weeks, you are continuing to drop body fat. If you are not, then I hate to break it to you, but you are not in a calorie deficit and you need to take some more food out. So for those of you who do not want to track, this is a great way to basically be able to try and get yourself into a calorie deficit without having to track. Just remember guys, getting six-pack abs are all about shedding that stubborn belly fat to reveal the abs that you've already got there. Crunches, hanging leg raises, things like that, they will help to strengthen and build your abs, but without that all-important calorie deficit, you will not lose the fat, meaning that no one is ever gonna see them. So get into a calorie deficit and stay there until you've lost the fat. Make sure you're getting enough protein to protect your lean muscle because you do not want to be losing any of that. Anyway, as always, I hope you've taken massive value from this video. If you're looking to achieve your best body ever without having to live in the gym, eat food you hate, or do mind-numbing cardio, then click the link in the description of this video and download my free guide that every guy over 30 needs to read. And I will see you in the next video.